Battlecry of Freedom by Ngakma Nor'dzin.
Part 2, the slogans. Slogan 52, refrain from falsifying and perverting.
Go log mi ja.
Do not limit the potential of mind training by riding the mind incorrectly or distorting the methods. In Black Beauty by Anna Sewell, there is an incident when Black Beauty knows that the bridge has been damaged by the floodwater, but the carriage driver tries to urge him forward.
We were going along at a good pace, but the moment my feet touched the first part of the bridge, I felt sure there was something wrong. I dare not go forward, and I made a dead stop. Go on, Beauty, said my master, and he gave me a touch with the whip, but I dare not stir. He gave me a sharp cut. I jumped, but I dare not go forward. There's something wrong, sir, said John, and he sprang out of the dog-cart and came to my head and looked all about. He tried to lead me forward. Come on, Beauty, what's the matter? Of course I could not tell him, but I knew very well that the bridge was not safe. Just then the man at the toll gate on the other side ran out of the house, tossing a torch about like one mad. Hoi, 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 halloo, stop, he cried. What's the matter? Shouted my master. The bridge is broken in the middle, and part of it is carried away. If you come on, you'll be into the river. Thank God, said my master. You beauty, said John.
Black Beauty knew something was wrong and should have been trusted. The owner's experience of Black Beauty should have informed him that this was unusual behaviour and did not warrant the whip. Mind training creates the capacity to know, to have discriminating awareness. Attention must be paid to this, and it must not be ignored. The trained mind can assess the situation accurately, but the mind of distraction wants to plough on across the bridge anyway. The trained mind knows that the methods of mind training should be trusted, but the distracted mind whips circumstances and blames them for a lack of progress.
Ngakchen Rinpoche recounts a story of riding in Montana with two apprentices. We were off trail and approaching a ravine when we heard the sound of distant thunder. I looked up through the trees and saw a perfectly clear blue sky. I wondered how there could be thunder. Maybe it was a long way off. Suddenly, the three horses stopped. The other riders were about to urge their horses forward, but I said, let's just see what happens. Maybe our horses know something. In less than a minute, over 100 elk stampeded down the defile ahead of us and up the other side. If they'd succeeded in urging their horses forward, it could have ended horribly.
Do not look for reasons to ignore the advice of the Lama. Do not take the easier or more convenient option when there is an opportunity to engage in awakening. This slogan looks at deliberately ignoring or distorting the qualities that have been developed through mind training, or deliberately ignoring or distorting the methods.
Kendra Dachin says, our primary ambivalence is that we wish for realization at the same time as wishing against it.
Practitioners want to let go of identity, but identity fixation wants to remain and watch itself disappear. Practitioners want to hold the awakening intent of putting the needs of others before personal needs, but identity fixation is needy, greedy, and finds ways to put itself first. Even if practitioners are regarded as inspiring, they know when they are being lazy or distracted. They know when they are falsifying or perverting the results of practice.
Judith Leaf says, an undercurrent that runs through this slogan is the strong pull of samsara. Lojong practice goes against the grain and threatens our cozy samsaric cocoon, so we try to figure out ways to be Dharma practitioners without having to give anything up. We long for transformation, but we really don't want to change anything.
Mind training must be trusted and progress allowed to continue. Practitioners must not develop so far and then get cold feet. Success must not be recognized as within grasp and then abandoned. To be partially awake is to still be asleep. Do not put obstacles in the path of awakening by being false and perverting mind training. Awakening heroes and heroines must indeed be heroic, proclaiming a battle cry of freedom and committing to the utmost end of the journey until awakening is fully achieved.